With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Purdy going to the air right away. They'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Second and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
On first down, it's Purdy. That one caught by Rice. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's second down. Purdy looking to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
On third down, it's Pacheco. And this will be a Giants first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On first down, Purdy. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 34. Purdy now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick six, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the net.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down and 12. Here's Love. A throw right side taken in by the tight end Gray. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Niners use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Motion man right is Rice. Play action, now Purdy. And the Niners get there and bring him down. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Throwing here, Purdy. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. In motion right, that's Metcalf. Here's Purdy. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Purdy. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
I'll be giving up respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now Purdy. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Back to throw, Purdy. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Badgley able to punch this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room. Yeah, and trailing at the break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board. Give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. On 1st and 10, Love. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete. He's going to look deep here for Ward. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change? I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up. We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Love looking to throw it. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Love. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football. And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their mind. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done. Here now, 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Purdy. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Purdy. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Purdy forced out to his left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Purdy. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Chase Young drops him again for the 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down. Badgley able to knock this one through, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. But whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Purdy. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. And the 49ers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4. Play action this time with Love. That's caught left side by the tight end Gray. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Love. That's Ward, complete right side. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. 50 yards. And the Niners use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a two-point conversion to tie it. Now, the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. The fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jordan Love, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Love throwing for it. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Here's 1st and 10. Purdy to throw. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Purdy. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Justin Madubuike working his way to the quarterback that time. Well, they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. That's laid out deep for Rice. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from Santa Clara. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Right to the air is Jackson. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Jackson now. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Brandon, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. Looking to throw. Purdy eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
A handoff now for Pacheco. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll run here with Pacheco. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1. Pacheco will score. Touchdown, Raiders. Well, Charles, clearly they wanted to send a message there and impose their will. They score on their opening possession on a drive comprised entirely of rushing the football.
Message sent. I don't know that the team on the other side of the field wanted to receive it, but what a statement on their opening drive. Just run it all the way downfield, no passes. That absolutely sets the tone that they're going to be physical in this game.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Now Jackson on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. down the right sideline. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 24. 36 yards on the play. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Now Jackson. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Rams. Jerry Rice from 6 yards away. And the Rams are an extra point away from evening this one up. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. McCaffrey, he'll try to run it in. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield. It's a big play there for Vegas. 42 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Purdy flushed out right. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. DK Metcalf. 41 yards. And the Raiders have retaken the lead. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And it's up and good to make this now a 14-8 ball game. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the... Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback to just throw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. Second and a couple. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up first and goal.
That solid gainer will put them on the doorstep of the end zone. More importantly, it gives them a fresh set of downs. Nice work right there.
Purdy to throw it on first down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. So no gain on the play, and that'll make it second and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Isaiah Pacheco with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes it 21-8. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Rice. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. To throw is Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Jackson. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Throw left side, completion to Rice. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. His throw incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. On the return, it's Flowers. And he returns this to the 22. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Purdy now to throw.
Escaping the pressure right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Motion man right is Rice. Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. He's going to look deep here for Ward.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
A great play there. 63 yards.
As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. They'll try and run it up the middle.
And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. That one caught by Rice. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
There goes Jerry Rice again, racking up catches in bunches. His 1,549 catches, a whopping 224 more than the next closest guy, the great Tony Gonzalez, a terrific tight end.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Jackson on 1st down. He's got his man on the crossing route. Here's 2nd and 3. Now it's Jackson. And a quick throw here that's complete. And did he get in? No! They'll mark him out at the 1-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 41 yards.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel looking for defenders who may crop up at it.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A 1-yard touchdown run for Miles Sanders. And the Rams are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will be
cut down to 14. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. On first down, Purdy.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter.
Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. John Randall dropping the hammer. Here's the Raiders punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Let's take it inside his own 40. A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, still a long way to go. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco.
20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco.
43 yards.
And the Raiders have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from just...
And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. Badgley on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And he is going to have a Rams first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Again, Jackson. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passing we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
On third down, Jackson. Open man right side is Rice. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. That's to his running back, complete.
And he is going to have the Rams first down as they find a way to convert there on 4th and 6.
And Jackson throwing once more. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here's Jackson to throw. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 28. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
With this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
To throw again is Jackson. Over the middle, complete. It's Rice. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Purdy from the gun.
Steps away to his left. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
On first down, they go back to Pacheco.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
A run by Pacheco on 2nd down.
The 2nd down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Again, it's Pacheco.
And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Santa Clara.